The youth was agreed to dismantle at 10 p.m. Monday night to dismantle the proposal, to follow the proposal of the secretary. That is me, I said to all the youth, don't touch nothing here. Okay, so now you know.
We have been talking about violation and human right and aggression a lot these days in Auroville. I just happened to be the first one on 4th of December with JCB on the ground. And since then, I watched all the day, all the processes, what has happened. And I feel few things we are not talking. The work with a TDC member had begun in 4th of December. It was very quiet till the time Nahar and Natasha came in and they hung themselves on the JCB. And I was trying to have a conversation, let's not do it. This path is for us, our children, our great-grandchildren. We'll walk together on this. We are not clearing forests, we are just making path, and it's our path. They didn't want to listen. Both of them were very emotionally high. Within phone calls, 45 minutes, we had 100 and plus people, 150 people, and they were very, very aggressive.
No, bro. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? You think you can just walk over the work of generations? You have no right to do any of this! You fucking failure!
Hey, don't use any bad word here now, okay?
No,
It is enough. It is enough.
It's raping our land, it's raping the dream, it's raping mother. Stand on the JCB! Get away! Stand under the JCB!
I am standing here. Someone else needs to stand
I am
in
leaving.
front of that
I have stood!
Just
I have
one-
stood and stood and stood! This fine motherfuckers do this!
Young mother came, they put their children on the JCB. I was holding my heart, it was scary. You can't do that. We were defying our own people, our community member to do their work. That's not okay, that's not supporting RA to me. RA gives us the working group, and as a community, we must support them. We have been failing to do that. So that was a violation number one. To protect themselves, TDC member has to call for police. There was such a crowd, it was unbearable. You couldn't, nobody could talk to anybody. They were just aggressive. And it wasn't larger community, it was one-sided people. People who had an objection to not to support progress in Auroville. So we cannot say the whole community stood. It was not true. Some of us tried to have conversation. We were pushed around. I didn't go home. I had come there for 30 minutes. I went home after 6 hours. Police were very, very decent. They were very respectful, and they asked us to sort their issues ourselves, and they were very awkward. They left, and we were feeling equally awkward. Our youth was telling them, who called you? You go back home. You have nothing to do over here. Exactly. Exactly, they have nothing to do over here. Then why are we not supporting our own work? They were not called for violation. They were called to support Auroville's process, which we were the one who were blocking it. Then meeting shifted to Swachu. What happened there? Nobody was listening to no one. It was utter chaos. I'm not surprised that police decided to do the work in the night. We pushed them into that. Imagine any child getting hurt in Auroville, any Westerner child getting hurt in Auroville, what a scandal that would have been. We are just too naive, I can't imagine. And then what happened next day? We all met and we all agreed that it's not okay. We cannot push our community to that brink. Let's work together. There were whole day meeting. It was Sunday, I remembered. Whole day my day was meeting and meeting and meeting. And with Paul had meeting. Paul was looking at community apology. I didn't see that was such a great deal, especially when there's such a high emotion is in the air. They met youth center in evening, and we had a very beautiful meeting. Even there was a shower, Matri Mandir, we held hand. Arun was there, and we were very, very hopeful that something will happen Paul did go back. Nahar was there, Arun was there, myself, Madam was there, Srivatsa was there. We went home thinking something will emerge out of it. It was very beautiful. And youth did meet. They met till 1:40 in the night, next day morning. And there was one post in Avinet that they are going to start cleaning 6 a.m., 6:30 in the morning, and I went over there. I started cleaning. I was asked to leave, but I did not leave. I started cleaning their waste area. So it was okay. We were all cleaning, and in 45 minutes, we all were called to stage area where all activity happened in youth center, and there were Eliza and Anita was facilitating a meeting, and I was confused. Why do we need to facilitate meeting here? It was time to clean up. Youth were already dismantling their structure. Some of them were sitting with the crowbar in the room which needed to be cleared, and I was I was like awe with our youth, so much wisdom. And what did we do? We had a senior member from FMC who said, we have not given you this order to clean anything. What are you worrying about? We had Suhasini saying, if you say yes to youth center clearance, it will be saying yes to master plan. I'm very shocked, Suhasini, that's not okay. You say something else in NDTV, and that's not what you said in a youth center. I'm so sorry I could not record you. I'm so sorry that what you say, you're my friend, but this is not okay. It's simply not okay. We cannot play on youth like that. So what we told youth, you write like that, that's your opinion, but we don't support. This act will be our failure. As an adult, we can say that to them. I was deeply sad. I went to Paul and said, Paul, what's up? This is not going anywhere. This is not what we met. And Paul said, they have my whole life credit is on the ground right now. I don't know what to say. I'm just speechless. And I knew they had dumped their own elders for the sake of something not clear to me. It's an issue of Auroville elders. They played on youth. And what did they tell them? Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Drop whatever you have. Everybody goes home, make pizza, have party, whatever, but you're not doing anything. Let JCB come. I really wonder what do we mean by JCB? We all said let JCB come, JCB came, JCB has become a villain here. JCB is just a tool. They didn't want to clean. They wanted youth to not to clear path. They wanted youth to let JCB come and really clear in JCB way. So they wanted drama. They wanted that violation. They wanted this aggression. It was planned. And what was larger plot? We all will hold hand and protest, and some of you will take video and we will go viral. It was very good plot. It happened exactly, and that's what media is seeing today. Let's not package and fool ourselves. That's not the full story. I'm so sorry.
So some of the opinions that I have is everything that happened, the meeting with the secretary and some of the youths and Paul in Matrimonial, everything was a coincidence, because that whole day I was dreaming how to make a move which can benefit all of us. And when this came up, I wanted to take up this opportunity, and we met in Matrimonial. Everything went really well, and I thought some light was falling for us to move ahead. And then 8 o'clock we went to, the same evening we went to youth center. We met a small number of people, and then again at 9 p.m. in the evening, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. We're discussing the whole thing. We went through our frustrations, we went through our pressures, we went through all that we had. But there were around 30 to 40 of us youngsters who agreed, okay, let's move ahead. This is the way to move ahead. And I saw the light was even more brighter for us to see. And I saw, even though we have some attachment to that place, I felt that something more was opening up for us, some more opportunity for us to grow even better. And so we put out the mass bulletin, everything came out, and then I went home and I slept very well. That's why I came late a bit, 9:30. But then when I came late, I see everything was totally changed, back to zero. People didn't want to move, they wanted to continue this. But still, I received an order from the secretary. I handed over the hard copy to Paul, where Aura Tarenti was there, Chris was there, and I asked them, please show it to everyone, and I also shared it through WhatsApp message. After that, I have some of the messages that I received. One message that I received from a youth saying that people don't want to make the change. They are pressurizing us. I have that message. No, it's the proof. I can show it, but I don't want to reveal his name. So I thought, this is not going to head anywhere. I was completely depressed. All the 2 days, the effort we were putting to change this whole problem that was lasting for 20 years, where none of you actually managed to change it. Because for 20 years, things were hanging up. Only when there were issues, you were ready to make meetings and all. But on a general day, would you ever take a time and effort to sit and find a solution? So for 20 years, we've been having this issue, but no one wanted to really solve it. The way I can see it, because only when issues come up, we come up with meetings. For 1 week, we talk about it, and the third day, we forget about it, and wait for the next meeting to come up to solve the issue again. So whose fault is it? Is it our fault, the current people sitting now, that is the youth center people now and the youngsters now, our issue? No, it's your issue. You failed to solve it. So now you're also, I feel it's your egos that is playing on us now to again extend this issue.
Do you understood that Paul in the youth was agreed to dismantle at 10 p.m. Monday night to dismantle the proposal, to follow the proposal of the secretary, except maybe the money stuff. Me, I came during the night, at 7 o'clock in the morning, I asked all the youth and the Paul to stop to do that.
Why?
This I will not answer to you.
Okay.
But I inform you
So
that
good.
I use
So the
my
base
power.
of the confusion is clear. So the
By
base
power.
of the confusion is clear.
No, it's not
You
confusion.
make agreements and then you don't follow
No,
them. It's
they
very
follow.
clear.
It's me. It's me that I say to them, don't touch the youth center.
They follow you, Wazo.
No, they don't
didn't do
follow
it.
me. They don't follow me. I
didn't do
was like you. I was wow.
They didn't do it. They
It's what I
didn't
say.
do it.
They don't do it because if they was doing something, they have to speak with me, like I do like you. I am like that in fire. So I have to assume the information that is me. I said to all the youth, don't touch nothing here.
Okay.
Okay, so now you know.
So if I understood you correctly, when you built it, you didn't know that you were building in the wrong place and you've been wanting to move it
No,
to the right
no,
place?
it's not true. When arrived, me, I did not know because it was not the forest stuff.
You didn't know?
I did not know. But one moment, I understood that it was in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And because there was no say, no water and this, we say it's not important because my idea was anyway to put all the youth center on the back.